2010 drawing to a close, and we could all use a fresh start on the money front this year. Money Magazine is dedicating their December special Outlook issue to making money in 2011. And we're kicking off a three-part series this week with Money Magazine writer Amanda Gengler. And of course, I hope you have some good news for us. So let's start with the outlook for 2011. The unemployment rate remains at 9.6. Will businesses finally start to hire in the new year?
Well, the good news is that if you've held on to your job thus far, chances are you're out of the danger zone. Most of the firing and mass layoffs that we've seen over the past couple of years have ended. So companies aren't going to be firing a whole lot, but unfortunately they're not going to be hiring a whole lot either. Job creation is only expected to grow modestly throughout the year, not enough, unfortunately, to put a serious dent in joblessness. The consensus among economists is that even by the end of 2011, the unemployment rate will still probably be above 9%.
Oh, okay, so let's think positively. So you have a job. You're one of the lucky people who have a job. I mean, are bosses ready to start giving people raises and bonuses?
They absolutely are, because they are really going to focus on retaining their current employees in 2011. So with that, raises are back. Companies on average plan to increase the salaries of their employees by 3% next year. So this is definitely the year that you and I and everyone else should be pressing for more money, asking for that promotion. And I should
that big 3%, huh?
Well, I should point out, here's the interesting thing, that companies are really they're differentiating between their superstar performers and just the average Joes and Janes. So their best, most valued employees, they're actually going to give increases as much as 6%, as well as larger bonuses.
Okay, so let's say you're one of the valued employees. You're a superstar, which all of us think we are anyway. You say one of the ways that you can increase your chances of getting a raise is you need to keep learning.
That is the top reason that employers say they will give a bonus next year, is specialized industry knowledge. So you absolutely have to keep learning. You could quickly become obsolete if you don't. You want to master the latest, whether it's technology solutions or marketing tools, even if your company has yet to adopt them. And that may sound like common sense, but so few workers do it that investing the time actually can have a huge payoff.
And sometimes when workers do learn new things, they don't know how to toot their own horn. And that would be your next tip, right?
Of course. Well, we've all heard of portfolios, but they're not just for artists. Actually, anyone can build one. And career experts recommend that all of workers do create a portfolio, put their best work in it, including testimonials, maybe thank you notes from colleagues or clients, and bring that to your annual review. You'll have physical evidence in front of your boss of all of the noteworthy accomplishments you've had over the past year. And then it's also a great jumping point then to talk about what you're going to do for the company in the upcoming year.
Okay. You know, it's funny because I talked to some economists last week, actually, who said that it's unlikely that people will get raises this year because the unemployment rate will remain high. And when there are 100 people standing in line for your job, there's really no incentive for bosses to give you a raise, but you say that's...
Well, so companies aren't going to be firing, they're not going to be hiring. What are they going to be doing? They're really focusing on retaining their current employees into this recovery, developing them, and again, taking those superstars and making sure that they stick with the company. And what's the best or most effective way to do that is probably give them more money.
Okay, I'm putting together my portfolio right now. I'm a superstar, right, Joe?
Yeah, absolutely. Master that Facebook page too. You've got to have the new technology mastered.
That's right. I'm going to
really
learn
media.
I'm going to learn how to tweet more effectively.
I will try to do that as well.
Amanda, thank you very much.
Thank
Good
you.
advice.